What is going on, YouTube? All right, so I had a couple companies send me out a bunch of whip lights, and by a bunch I mean like a handful, but they're all like stackable. They come in like 2-foot chunks, so you can like connect them to each other. I really want to see how good a really long whip light would do on one of our machines running through the trails. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and dig out some of the whips, which I have a bunch of them right here. So I got more in this box over here. What I'm gonna do is dig them all out so we can connect them together, but I have to take the ones off my XRC, which are on it now, and then wire the, I guess, controller or main part of the whip to the side-by-side. Once you get the main one connected, you can just stack them all on top of it. So I'm gonna go ahead, hurry up, wire this stuff, and then I'll flip the camera back on and show you guys what I mean. All right, so we got the whip wired up. Chris is installing a couple more chunks of this thing. I don't even know what we're at right now. 3 foot plus another. So 7 foot. All right, so we're at 7 foot now, and it's already dangling pretty. Dude, I'm gonna be dragging this thing through the trail. We have another 6 foot we can put on this thing. But just for the time being, I mean, this thing's good already. I have it just wired up to the switch panel here, so when I press this, it turns on and off. And then I got a remote so I can put it on whatever mode I want. We're just gonna put this on real quick to see what it looks like, and then we'll obviously take it off and then hit the trails and then put it back on. I think it would have like literally just broke. We ran into a hiccup. Our whole plan has now been pretty much. We started connecting a bunch of pieces to this thing, and we thought one of them was just dead past here, so we swapped it out for a different one. For some reason, that is as far as you can go, which is 7 foot. Yeah. All right, so 7 foot is the max that you're allowed to go on these. But I mean, you can see Chris is putting on where like we wanted to have it.
Would have been sick, and they ruined our fun.
Like, dude, like imagine that if the whole thing was lit up, just banging off trees and shit. I think this thing would eventually just snapped.
It probably would have, but it would have been cool for a little bit.
What I think we're gonna do now is, since this is kind of just stupid at this point because we can't use the full whip, we're gonna just install 2 of them and just try to have 2 7-foot ones and see what happens with them. All right, so we couldn't do the really long whip thing. How long are these?
This is 8 foot, and then this one's 7 foot.
All right, so we couldn't do one really long one because, as you can see, this one's still not running all the way to the end. But we have technically 2 8-foot whips on here now. And I mean, it's still kind of stupid looking. I want to get a look at it from the front. I mean, it's still dumb looking, but we're gonna try this out in the trails, running it through and watching it flop all over the place and probably hit trees and whatnot. And then we'll run up to the sand bowl and I guess just see how long they last for. All right, so I guess we're gonna run it down the trails. This thing's gonna be flopping all over the place, but we're gonna see how long it lives for, I guess. These somehow work throughout this whole video and they make it back home. Maybe we'll just like give it to one of you guys that are watching. So I guess stay tuned and see if these things live the whole time and try to win some stupid long whip lights. We just went and had a couple dad pops. I don't know how good you can hear me. We're at the St. Helens Sand Bowl. We're gonna throw the whips on. There's like people and stuff here, so they're probably gonna think that we're dumb, but
Worth it.
yeah.
Sorry, your whip's
We're doing this for science to see how long an 8-foot whip would hold up. Dude, and the whoops here, they're deep. Like, so I have a feeling these fucking things are getting broke off within like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think we're gonna snap.
But yeah, we're gonna slap them on real quick. Yeah. Dude, it's gonna All right, we got the 8-foot whip lights on. We're gonna fire up the GoPro and see how long they last for, I guess. I have a feeling they're gonna break like first whoop we hit.
I don't think they'll break that fast, but I do think they're gonna break before we get home.
Yeah. If they last though, someone can win.
I think they're gonna break like right here.
Yeah, probably. And then it's just gonna drag the cord or something.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll stay wet if they do break.
Flopping around.
We'll just drag them home. They broke after 3 laps, I think. Was that 3 laps they broke?
The first lap, it broke.
Oh, the
All
first
the
lap?
dudes
At the top
First
were
lap.
to try to tell us that they're broken. Like, wait.
They're still working though. Dude, I say just run it how it is until they fall off.
You should just leave them. This one's gonna get
No.
wrapped up in the wheel.
No, you're
This is a
good.
battery.
Yeah.
This one's gonna get wrapped up in the wheel, but
They hit the wheel, yeah.
Dude, when we came around that last turn, I was like, sounds like something just hit the roof. And then I looked back and I watched the other one just wham!
I'm glad you said that because as soon as you did, we both went back and that's when it snapped. So I got to watch it.
Yeah,
break.
we got to like kind of look right here and see that one break.
They're still working, so that's cool.
And how much can you get a set of these for?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
If someone wants these, comment down below and we'll give them to you.
All right, so it's getting dark. We've been here for a minute, I guess. We completely totaled out the whips, as you've seen, but they still work, so they're not totaled out, I guess. Minor modification on them at this point.
just cosmetic.
Yeah, all cosmetic. It'll buff out if you need it to. We're gonna go ahead and ride. We're gonna put a GoPro on Chris's machine so he can ride behind me and watch the praying mantis arms kind of flail in the wind. And we'll go from there. All right, so we're getting ready to take off. I went to go flip the whips back on, and they're completely shot now. It's probably when we're
kept going.
Yeah, it's probably when we were playing with them and flopping them around, they stopped working. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're gonna keep motoring and see what happens. Just got home. It got dark. We had to get gas and whatnot, but we just motored back to the homestead. We're back in the garage. The the old whips, I mean, as you guys seen in the footage, they didn't last the longest, but we kind of didn't really expect them to. If someone wants these little broken Johnnies. We have one of these left that's not all messed up, but we could probably hook you up with this one and another one that is not all messed up. Comment down below. We'll give them to one of you guys, one of you viewers. Make sure you're subscribed, you like the video, and comment, and then we'll do one of them little rolly things that verifies that you guys subscribe, and it'll randomly pick someone. So if you guys want this, we'll probably run it for a couple weeks, and then I'll just randomly pick someone to get a hold of, and we'll give these whips to you. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, turn that bell so you do not miss notifications. Everything on this channel is going to be side-by-side related, so turn on that bell so you don't miss notifications. If you could give us a thumbs up, it really helps out the channel with the algorithm, and it literally costs you nothing. It's 100% free, so be a good person.